Hello and good afternoon, teachers. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat and welcome to our Thursday stream, no? Our usual Thursday stream. And this is now our fourth installment of our February series, na our love series na nakatatlo na po tayo, teachers, no? So I hope that you are able to attend all of the first three installments, no, of our February series, okay? And again, no, good news lang sa mga teachers natin. We are now working on what we call series certificates. Okay, I'll be discussing that later on, more about it. Okay, because there has been an update ng tinatawag na personal data sheet ng mga teachers natin. Okay, so before we start, siguro I'd like to greet everyone, no, a good afternoon sa ating chat box ngayon. Ano, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat and welcome to our Saturday stream. I'll try to greet, no, some of you in the chat right now, okay? But please, no, do let me know first regarding our audio and video if it's streaming well, okay? Give us a feedback so that we know exactly, no, if this is things are working, no? Especially right now, we have been experiencing a lot of connection problems. We just actually recently came from a 5-day no internet connection, okay? Yes po, no, since last Friday po wala kaming internet connection dito sa bahay. So I've been doing things, no, so kahit for example yung last session namin last Tuesday, no, was actually streamed in a public place, no. So I had to go to a public place to be able to live stream for our Class Point webinar series naman yan. So magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat and thank you for those who have confirmed that it's loud and clear and we're being heard from all over the country this afternoon. Okay, so before we get into our topic for today and before I introduce, no, our third installment, no, fourth installment of our session for today, let me first greet our teachers from the chat. Kay Teacher Mary Grace Tohon. Okay, parang lagi maaga si Teacher Mary Grace, no? Teacher Jeffrey Beltran. Teacher Jeffrey, tapos na ba ang class at nandito ka na kagad? Okay. Good afternoon, Teacher Glenda Aloran. Teacher Majesty Tamayo, no need to register po. Teacher Joseph Odelon Hermetanyo, Teacher Regina Rose Regidor, kay Teacher Patricia Evon P. Katungal, our student teacher, soon to be teacher, pero actually considered teacher ka na. Ano na lang yan, no? Sense of formality na lang yan, okay? Teacher Isang, Teacher Kimberly May Lota, Teacher Windy T. Lanes, Teacher Nina Cabral, Teacher Frolan Sarita, Teacher Roxanne Altea Fernandez, Teacher Vencita Bravo Panen, Teacher Kakulitan Moment ni Sasalab, Teacher Mary Grace Castillo, Teacher Marvin Francisco, Teacher G. Bautista, Teacher Teacher Sherilyn Galvez, Teacher Kimberly Joy de la Cruz, and Teacher Emilia Maynes. I'll also like to greet Teacher Jenny May Bohian. Okay, good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. And for those na hindi ko po nag-greet, magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Okay. So, teachers, let's no longer prolong, okay, our wait, no, and our anticipation of our session for today. So today, teachers, okay, we'll be talking about applied digital skills. No, it's an onboarding session with teachers. Okay, so what do we mean by digital skills? What it's for, and how will it impact the work of our teachers? Okay. So before we get into our topic for today, okay, let me have some reminders first, okay? Especially po sa mga bago natin, no? Sa mga new viewers po natin sa ating channel, okay? Please make sure that you accomplish the evaluation form at the end of the session for you to be able to get your certificates, okay? And for those who are asking, no, hindi po instant ang pagpapadala natin ng certificates, okay? Our certificates are delivered in 5 to 7 days, okay? The reason to it, teachers, na para lang bigyan ko ng context and explanation yon, bakit hindi ko ino-automate yung pag-send ng certificate is that marami kasi kami sinesend na certificates every day. So ibig sabihin, kapag naka-automate, nare-reach po namin yung aming 1,500 sending limit kay Gmail at nagkakaroon po ng error sa automation. Kaya hindi mo namin ina-automate, no? I do that manually. At sa ano po mga teachers natin, no, alam ko madalas Baka po na-istorbo kayo kasi ang mga certificates po natin, I run that tuwing madaling araw. Okay, sa madaling araw po ako nagpapadala ng mga certificates sa inyo mga teachers. And I hope that doesn't bother you, yung pagpapadala ko 'pag madaling araw kasi yun na po yung isa sa mga pinakamaluwag kong oras para padala ng certificates, okay? Anyway, let's now proceed, teachers, no? At i-welcome natin ang ating speaker for today. And it is my honor, definitely, to introduce to us our speaker for today. Ang tawag ko sa kanya, no, at alam niya to, no, is that I called him the future. Okay? At mamaya po malalaman niyo, no, kung bakit ko po siya tinatawag na the future. Okay? So, let me introduce our speaker for today, Teacher Joseph Gabriel Gab Educado. Teacher Gab is currently a public elementary school teacher 3 of the Department of Education, DepEd, Division of Silay City, a division teacher broadcaster for both radio and TV-based instructions, a part-time college instructor teaching professional education subjects to pre-service teachers, and has served for almost 4 years as a former teacher to the indigenous people to the Sibato Bukidnon, a small IP community in the mountains of Silay City, Negros Occidental, a passionate advocate for inclusive education and the professional development of teachers. He co-founded You Teach Philippines, Negros Island in 2016, and is now an active creating programs and activities that enable young teachers to be equipped with essential tools and skills in bringing quality instruction into their classroom. A Google certified educator and innovator, he further enriches his organization's goal by crafting and implementing online play shops on the mindful utilization and integration of educational technology, digital citizenship, and applied digital skills for teachers and students. He loves to engage in topics on youth empowerment, development work, culture and heritage conservation, design thinking, and everything EdTech. Let us welcome into our stream, Teacher Gab. Teacher Gab, good afternoon.
Ayan! So, good afternoon, Sir Franco. Finally, I'm back with KTS kung saan din ako ipinanganak.
Yes.
Kumbaga. Ayan, good
Napagod ako doon. Teacher Gab, no, ang haba. Sabi ko nga, sa teachers, I know by now, alam niyo na po kung bakit ko siya tinatawag na the future, no? Lagi ko siyang nire-refer. Alam niya yan, no? Nire-refer ko siya as the future because of his achievements and all the things that he still wants to do for other teachers, no? So good afternoon, Sir Gab, and welcome back to KTS.
Ayan, salamat Sir Franco. Thank you again for inviting me to be part of the February series or the Feb Ibig series, no?
Yes.
You put us together itong mga very passionate educators then and sharing no these wonderful applications, wonderful pedagogies for our teachers to really to really use in their practice as well. At yan, applied digital skills will be one of those na mga ways for you teachers for you to enrich more your online sessions with your learners, and at the same time siguro yung iba magkakaroon na ng limited face-to-face. So basically, applied digital skills is still applicable kapag maging face-to-face na tayo in the future. Ayan. Kahit kami, Sir
Yes,
Franco, no,
indeed.
we're very
Correct.
busy din, with the papers ng for our limited face-to-face. So hopefully, baka next month magkaroon na din kami ng limited face-to-face classes. Yan.
And we wish you luck, Teacher Gab, on that, no? Of course, yung hindi yan madali, no? Yung preparation at transition back, no, to face-to-face in-person teaching. Pero siguro, Teacher Gab, bago tayo mag-proceed today, and before I give you the floor for our session for today, what would be things that will our teachers mo would be expecting from your session for today? Like a brief overview of your session.
Okay. So teachers, no, in this session, we will discover how through Google's applied digital skills curriculum, we can help in ensuring that our learners, no, can keep up with the fast-paced transition, diba? Transition of education content onto the digital space, and at the same time in equipping them with the necessary practical skills that will help them succeed in not only in the ever evolving job market but also no in practical life situations. So I will be guiding you through teachers mamaya step by step in our applied digital skills platform so that malaman nyo din yung beauty nito, and at the same time yung mga magagawa pa niyan uh, ng platform in order for you to um, level up your sessions with your learners as well.
Yes, napakaganda nitong platform na 'to. I'm excited, Teacher Gab. Teacher Gab, okay, I'll give you the floor now, okay? So teachers, while Teacher Gab is setting up his presentation, just a reminder for everyone that this is a certified session, okay? You need to answer the evaluation form to be able to get your certificates. Plus, I will also be giving you an evaluation for Teacher Gab naman because this is also being tracked by Google. Yes, no. So let's help Teacher Gab no record this session with Google by answering his own evaluation link later. Okay, Teacher Gab, okay, the floor is yours. Okay, good luck, Teacher Gab. Teachers, enjoy. I'll be in the chat. I'll be engaging you if you have questions or concerns.
Ayan. Sir Franco, is it visible on your end po?
Yes, Teacher Gab.
Ayan. So, I will be sharing na lang the entire window. Ayan. So, good afternoon, teachers. Good afternoon po. Even for those, our pre-service teachers, nandyan din sa ating chat box. Welcome to our session on Applied Digital Skills. Tinawag po natin itong onboarding session kasi I will be inviting you in onto the Applied Digital Skills curriculum so that ma-discover po ninyo yung beauty nito, and at the same time, yung mga things na may offer nito in helping and ensuring that our learners are ready in the 21st century um, job environments. So, nandyan po yung link nung Apply Digital Skills platform on your screen. And please take note then, teachers, that you will be joining later the platform as a learner muna. And kindly take note ng class code na gagamitin natin. It's 6KHPXJ. Again, it's 6KHPXJ. Ayan. So, kindly take note of that kasi gagamitin natin yan in order for you to join the test session that I created under the platform. Okay? Ayan. So, if you have questions, teachers, don't worry. I will be here to answer it. Ilagay nyo lang po dyan sa chat box, and at the same time, Sir Franco will also be helping me, assisting me in answering your queries as well. Kasi baka nasa middle po ako ng pagkaka-discuss, ng mainit na discussion, at something pops up in your mind. So wag po kayong mabahala. Just put it there in the chat box kasi we will answer those questions later. Ayan. So, with the introduction na binigay sa akin binigay sa akin ni Sir Franco kanina, I would like to formally welcome you on this Google Applied Digital Skills onboarding session for teachers. Ako po si Teacher Gab. Yan po yung aking buong pangalan, Joseph Gabriel J. Educado. But you can call me Teacher Gab or Gab po. Ayan, hindi na din ako iba sa KTS kasi dito din po ako nagsimula, dito din po ako ipinanganak. Okay? Even in the early days ng KTS, I've been there and saw how KTS is a platform really, no, in ensuring that teachers have this an open platform for them to improve their skills, and at the same time improve their pedagogies in teaching their online sessions. Ako po ay isang Google certified educator. Also through KTS yan. I would like to give credit to KTS talaga and to Sir Franco as well. And at the same time, I am a newly minted Google for Education Certified Innovator just this 2021. Ayan, last 2021. Kami po ay bahagi ng Virtual Innovators Academy 2021 cohort in the APAC region. Ayan, marami din po akong kasama. I know na nakasama niyo na din si Sir Marge, si Teacher Marge Sardo. Kasama ko din siya sa ating VIA 21 cohort. And as well, I am an Applied Digital Skills Ambassador under Google and the project proponent ng Project Maalab. Maybe in the near future, may partner ko din ito with Sir Franco and KTS, and hopefully, samahan niyo din po ako sa project na ito. Ayan, nag-plug na po ako, Sir Franco. Anyway, ito po yung session overview natin. Unang-una, I will be giving you an overview on ADS. Ayan, I also give you the slides that I'm using para at least meron po kayong what you call this resource na pwedeng balik-balikan that is case sensitive, so maybe pwede nyo na lang pong i-copy paste or isulat sa papel and then have it encoded on your Omnibox on your Google Chrome browser so that at least meron po kayong copy niyan at the same time masundan po ninyo yung ating session. And then later, kindly take note of the class code. Again, I really would love to have you on that platform so that magkaroon po kayo ng first-hand, anong tawag dito, first-hand experience on how your learners will see the platform and how will you, kayo as teachers and as facilitators, will see the platform and utilize the many features and functions that it has. Okay, that's again, I would like to repeat, and maybe Sir Franco would also put it on the chat box later, yung 6KHPXJ. Ayan. Don't forget about that, teachers, kasi kailangan natin yung code na yan. I will also bring you inside the curriculum. Kasi this is a collection of lessons, of applied digital skills lessons, and they are napaka-responsive dun sa needs ng ating mga learners, most especially that we are now currently at the 21st century environment in terms of education and at the same time ng job market. Okay, so ayan, I will walk you through on that. And then later, ito yung parang branding ko din online, which is a play shop. Tinawag ko siyang play shop kasi you will try it on your own as well. So you will try to explore it. Maybe magkaroon po kayo ng separate tab for that or sa separate device or ano pa ba? Ayan, on a separate screen, pwede ninyong tingnan later. Ite-test drive natin yung applied digital skills, paano mag-set up, paano mag-register, paano mag-set up ng lessons, paano siya i-integrate sa Google Classroom. Yes, it has 100% integration with Google Classroom. So later, i-discover din natin yan. And then also, teachers, I would also like to solicit your reflections later on. Magkakaroon tayo ng Jamboard. I will share the link later on our chat box. I would like to hear what are your thoughts on a couple of questions lang so that at least magkaroon din ako as one of the ambassadors, magkaroon din ako ng parang checking of the pulse of the masses kung ano yung sa tingin ninyo that applied digital skills can help you. And ayan, sa panghuli, I would also love for you to answer my training attendee Google form. Later, i-share din yan ni Sir Franco over the chat box. So please, teachers, help me also record this session so that malaman din ni Google that we are doing this onboarding sessions all over the Philippines sa ngayon. Okay, so ayan, ready na ba kayo? So give me a thumbs up, teachers, dyan sa chat box or lagyan nyo ako ng hashtag ninyo for the day. Sige, we will wait. Hashtag ready na po ako. Ayan. Or a thumbs up. No? Pwedeng-pwede yan. Ayan, tingnan natin sa chat box natin. Are you ready, teachers, for this session? Ayan. So, ayan, welcome again. Di ba? Pang tatlong welcome ko na sa inyo ito. This is Applied Digital Skills by Google. Ayan. So, today, we will explore our curriculum that teaches students how to plan. Ayan. For instance, plan a dream vacation while learning how to manipulate data in spreadsheets. O, di ba? Nagpa-plan yung bata ng dream vacation niya, but at the same time, he or she is learning spreadsheet formulas. Or, would you rather produce a blockbuster hit, a blockbuster movie, while learning graphic design and at the same time document formatting? Di ba? Hindi natin nare-realize minsan na yung mga digital skills pala ay pwede nating i-integrate doon sa practical life skills. That's all to say that today, teachers, we will be speaking about applied digital skills. And in this session, we will review why we're here, give you a brief overview of applied digital skills, take a deeper look into the curricular lessons, and then finish it with a guide on how to set up your first applied digital skills class as a teacher. So later, ipi-play shop natin yan. Ayan, nasa screen po ninyo ngayon yung overview ng Applied Digital Skills. Let me read it to you. It's a curriculum designed to equip students with practical skills that will help them succeed at school, in the workplace, and in life, while promoting student engagement in the classroom. So basically, yan naman talaga yung ating goal as teachers, di ba? Na mahanda natin yung ating mga learners, ma-equip natin sila ng lahat ng mga skills na kailangan nila in order for them to thrive and survive the harsh the harsh realities of the 21st century um, you know job market, and at the same time yung environment. It means na yung curriculum natin has been designed really to equip these students with practical skills that will help them succeed in not only yung sabi ko nga kanina, an ever-evolving job market, but also in practical life situations. Kasi, more than anything, yan talaga yung ating goal. And through the pandemic, parang, nahirapan din tayo in a way on how would we be able to connect with our learners, and at the same time, yun bang parang naging worry sa ating mga dibdib at sa isip natin na yung mga students ko ba ready na to move on to the next grade level. Do they are ready, or are they ready, are they ready to face the challenges of the next grade level, or are they ready with the real life situations na nangyayari after graduation? So, di ba, parang tayo as teachers, nagkakaroon tayo ng nagging worry. Always yan sa ating isip at sa ating dibdib na kine-question natin na ready ba talaga yung aking mga estudyante. So maybe applied digital skills can help us to assist us in order for us to provide skills, the necessary skills for them to survive the 21st century environment. Ayan, sabi nga ni Google, yung commitment ni Google, sabi niya, we believe that all students should have an opportunity to meaningfully engage with technical skills of the future. Diba? Kasi yan yung hinahanap ngayon. Yan yung nire-require ngayon. Dahil learners today need basic digital literacy skills to be successful in any career, in any field. Diba? Kanina meron tayong kasama dito na isang pre-service teacher. So aside from really writing lesson plans, formulating pedagogy, formulating strategies and techniques on how to better teach our learners, yung basic digital literacy skills are required skills. Di ba? Ngayon, noon, yung laptop, hindi pa siya talaga ganun ka-required eh. Nung time ko ng elementary or ng high school, yung teachers ko hindi pa talaga ganun ka tech-savvy in terms of, using technology in their classes. MP3, MP4, MP5. Alam niyo po ba yung MP3, MP4, MP5? Yan. Manila Paper 3, Manila Paper 4, at Manila Paper 5. Di ba? Ang dami niyan sa blackboard natin. And later on, as years pass by, doon na pumapasok gradually, pero napaka-slow ng integration ng technology. So, kailangan na kailangan talaga once na pumasok ka sa field of education, for that matter, kasi lahat naman tayo dito, teachers by profession siguro, or in the field that is connected with education, pero ibang kurso yung kinuha ng college, yung basic digital literacy skills are really a prerequisite right now. Kailangan, pagpasok mo ng trabaho, ano ba yan? Secretary ba yan? Pagiging isang, clerk, pagiging isang employee sa LGU or sa education, 'di ba? Magiging guru ka, magiging teacher ka. So, 'di ba? Kailangan mong marunong ka mag-manipulate ng technology, and you should have these basic digital literacy skills before you graduate. At kailangan talaga seryoso ka doon sa pag-learn ng mga literacy skills na ito. And what are these skills? Yun nga, yung sinasabi nating 4 C's. Tama? Yung communication, collaboration, creativity, and critical thinking. Tatawag natin silang 4 C's. Yan ngayon yung parang buzzword, di ba? And sabi dito, it's increasingly important, no, for our learners, even for us, to be able to exercise these skills in a digital environment. Gaya nga ng sabi ko, I also saw my co-teachers, yung mga senior teachers ko, na nag-struggle talaga um, when lockdown happened and all of the learning content, teaching and learning content, kailangang i-migrate siya sa digital space. Ay, nako, nagkagulo talaga yung school. So there's a call really for a fast equipping sessions for teachers so that maitawid lang talaga yung mga online classes natin. And this holds true, right, for life and even in particular sa mga jobs natin sa ngayon. Tingnan niyo yung data. Hindi yan in America only, but also worldwide, right? We know that the job market is changing. It's something that we see and feel every day. And yung pace ng changes na ito, we expect it to increase, okay, in increments. Pero mabilis yung pagbago nito, yung changes na nangyayari. That's why it is increasingly important as well that we prepare our learners, our students, for success in the job market as early as the elementary level, right? I know that our students could really cope up with this because they are digital natives, right? When they were born, they are really exposed to technology. So nakikita natin na mabilis yung kanilang pag-grasp doon sa concept ng technology at kung paano siya gagamitin. So kailangan lang talaga for us teachers, for us educators to guide them. Okay? To guide them and to assist them in order for them to realize na hindi lang pala pang games yung phone na ginagamit. Kailangan pwede din pala siyang gamitin for work and at the same time for learning. Okay? Educators know to us that this continues to be a challenge even sa America. Yan, ang mga first world countries na yan. Less than half of 18 to 25-year-olds believe that their education gives them the skills they need to enter the workforce today. All the while, the youth unemployment rate is at a 7-year high. Sa Amerika ito. And more jobs are requiring skills that aren't commonly taught today. Even here in the Philippines, nangyayari na ito ngayon. And it's a fact. This is the reality. Ito talaga yung nangyayari sa atin ngayon. Our learners are ill-equipped. Hindi naman lahat, pero most of them are ill-equipped kapag they are set off onto the real life experience na paglabas ng mga schools, pag-graduate nila. So kailangan the more that we assist them, the more that we help them have this practical but necessary skills for 21st century talaga. Okay. Ayan. What's the opportunity? Now, this is a challenge. Diba? It is a challenge, but at the same time, it's an opportunity. It's a chance for us to help students be equipped with practical digital skills to prepare them for life outside the classroom. Kasi hindi naman talaga nakasara, 'di ba, yung buhay ng mga students natin in the four walls of the classroom and right now in the virtual walls of our online classes. Okay? It's a chance for us to help them, to equip them with these skills. And part of this means understanding that roughly half of job openings ngayon require at least, 'di ba? If you really want a job na it is a good paying job, it requires at least a high school diploma, right? But not necessarily yung college degree talaga. Kasi nga, yan naman talaga yung tunguhin or goal ng senior high school segment ng ating current curriculum, tama? Na as early as that, we prepare our learners or our students to be job ready. And these jobs na na-encounter natin ngayon include those that are part of the growing middle skill category that require the demonstration of digital skills. Right? Graphics design, di ba? Usong-uso yan ngayon, but it's very accessible for our learners, di ba? Kasi merong mga educational technology apps na allows them to, to practice those skills that they have. And sabi nga ng research, it is also what educators sinasabi na yan even in the past. Tama? Agree? Agree or agree with me, right? Sinasabi na yan by senior educators in the past years, even before the pandemic, na kailangan talagang i-ramp up na natin yung pag-prepare sa ating mga learners um, more to be more resilient and to be more responsive to the requirements ng 21st century job market. Okay. Yan. So in response, si Google nag-develop ng Applied Digital Skills. So ano ito? Applied Digital Skills is a free, video-based, and online curriculum that prepares students of all ages for the growing number of jobs that require basic digital skills. Merong tanong, Sir Gab, students lang ba talaga yung pwedeng gamitan ng Applied Digital Skills na platform ni Google? Yung sagot, hindi. Even teachers, even adult learners can be helped by applied digital skills. Gusto mo bang turuan yung mga senior teachers ninyo sa school on how to, create a simple Google Slides presentation for their next classroom observation? Pwedeng-pwede. Enroll them in the Applied Digital Skills platform and give them the course on creating that Google Slides presentation. Pwedeng-pwede. So with that, teachers, let me show to you this video. I hope that it is audible on your end. Ayan, let me check. Ayan. Ayan. Kindly confirm lang, teachers, if it is visible.
Because of the use of technology. It's no longer sufficient to
Or it
be
is
just
audible on
a
your end?
textbook and paper classroom.
Yes, Sir Gab, audible.
A website that you go on and it'll give you a task and work you through it using videos.
At the end of the video, it's going to have like a list. Step 1, do this. Step 2, do that. So you're going to do it yourself.
Employers are looking for students that have the collaboration skills that a lot of them are not coming out of high school with. This program feeds right into that need.
I'm not gonna type no cute.
Very seldom do you have a project that engages all of your students all the time. And the Applied Digital Skills seems to do that.
We do mostly fun activities, like I say, dream vacation, Paris, the city of love. I really want to go there.
The video material gives me more freedom to interact one-on-one with my kids. To have that kind of relationship with them is what makes my classroom one of their favorite classes.
We can be ourselves and have fun,
It's teaching so many of the skills that our kids need once they leave high school or even start jobs in high school. From the critical thinking to the collaboration to organization skills, all those things are wrapped into this program. And to be able to utilize that across the board at all schools, I think would be invaluable.
Ayan, teachers, no? So that is the promo video for Applied Digital Skills. And at this point, pupunta na po tayo sa ating play shop. So I want you teachers, teacher participants that are present right now, you are 236 strong participants to join me. Let's explore, let's play around the platform. Only reminder na I would like to tell you is that, di ba, don't worry, be brave in facing this new thing. Di ba? It's all about isipin natin na yung goal natin really is for this applied digital skills na matulungan yung ating mga students. And yan yung gawin nating focus, yung center ng ating pag-attend in this session this afternoon. Okay, teachers, pwede ba yun, teachers? So I hope na maging brave tayo, maging courageous tayo para sa ating mga learners. I know that it is very idealistic na sabihin ko yon sa inyo, knowing na napakaraming difficulties that we are experiencing right now. But yes, no, let us not let that hope, let us not let that passion, di ba, na mawala sa atin. Okay, so yung una nating gagawin, teachers, is punta tayo, okay, ayan, sa ating Applied Digital Skills platform. Okay, it's on, pwede nyo siyang i-visit. Let me close this first, sorry. Let me open a new tab. Ayan, hopefully nakikita ninyo. You type g.co/applied digital skills. Okay, I hope that it's visible on your end, teachers. g.co/applied digital skills. And you just need to hit enter. Okay. So teachers, ngayon, I will walk you through muna sa user interface natin so that hindi kayo mahirapan. Later, bibigyan ko kayo ng a couple of minutes later para ma-explore nyo pa siya. Okay, so this is the landing page ng Google for Education Applied Digital Skills. And one thing that we will do is go here on the top right corner. Okay, the top right corner, tingnan nyo dyan yung sign in button. And you need to click on that. Okay, so let's click on that. And the system will, will allow you to choose an account, right? So, pili lang kayo ng inyong Google account na gusto ninyong i-link with the platform, with the Applied Digital Skills platform. So, I suggest that you link it with your, kung meron kayong DepEd accounts, DepEd Gmail, much better. Kasi yan naman talaga yung ginagamit natin whenever we have our sessions with our learners. At the same time, nakakonekta na din yan sa ating Google Classroom. Okay? For those others na gumagamit ng personal Gmails, pwede din naman. Yes, you can use your personal emails, Gmail rather, personal Gmail, and then the system will just require you to input certain information lang from you. Okay? So I hope, teachers, that you are following me so that ma-maximize ninyo yung pag-explore ng applied digital skills. Okay. So yan, teachers, we are now in the dashboard. This is what we call the dashboard. As you can see, on the left side, makikita ninyo dyan yung mga buttons on classes, archive classes, and your profile. Okay? So, meron din yung plus button. Yung plus button will give you an option to create a class, join a class, and browse lessons. Okay. Teachers, doon po sa mga newly logged in na mga teachers, ng mga participants, hopefully po, you must select muna yung role na student or learner. Okay? Napaka-importante po na po niyan for you to experience muna firsthand ano ba yung mai-experience ng estudyante ko or ng learner ko once pumasok na siya sa ADS platform. Okay? Now, for those na teacher yung role ngayon, I would like to guide you on how to switch muna. You need to switch your role so that ma-maximize ninyo yung experience. Okay. Punta po kayo dito sa upper right side. Makikita po ninyo dyan yung inyong avatar. Okay, yung picture po ninyo. And then this placeholder or a drop-down list. Sorry, it's a drop-down list. So you just need to click on that. And punta po kayo doon sa profile. Okay? I hope that it is visible on your end, teachers. Let me know. Or let us know ni Sir Franco if you are following or masyadong mabilis si Teacher Gab. Okay? Let me know. Okay. Ready na? Okay. You need to click on profile. Maglo-load yan. And you will be redirected sa profile options mo. Okay? Now, this is a trick na kailangan ma-master natin, yung switching of roles so that mayroon kang perspective ng teacher, okay? At meron kang perspective ng isang student so that at least makita mo kung ano yung mga nakikita ng mga learners mo while they are doing the activity. Okay, teachers? Ayan, tingnan po ninyo dito. Ayan. Dito naka-register yung account type, di ba? As default, teacher talaga yung lalabas dyan. But I need you teachers to switch role muna. Okay? Magsi-switch role muna kayo and you need to click on switch to student. Okay, teachers? Let me know kung masyadong mabilis si Teacher Gab so that I could paste it for you. Okay na ba? Ayan. You need to switch muna ha. You need to switch to student role. So click on that and once that is done, okay, click natin to. Yes, change role. Ayan. I will zoom out muna. Ayan, para makita ninyo. Ayan. And then makikita ninyo teachers na yung role na ginagampanan mo na ngayon is learning. Meaning, you are already switched to the student role. Okay? I hope that is clear for everybody. Okay, teachers? Yan. Now, punta kayo. Yung main question dito, Sir Gab or Teacher Gab, hindi ko na alam kung saan ako pupunta right after switching role. Okay, eto po. You go to this plus button. Yan yung friendly plus button natin, teacher. At bibigyan ka ng option, browse lessons, or would you join a class? And for the sake of this session, magjo-join class tayo. Okay, teachers? Yan. So, click on that. Join class. Let me zoom in. Sorry, masyadong napa-zoom. Ayan. Join class tayo, teachers. Join class ka dyan, and then you just need to enter the class code that I provided kanina. Okay? And Sir Franco will flash it on your screen dito sa live stream natin so that magkaroon kayo ng idea kung ano yung class code natin. So, 6, sorry, ako ata yung nakalimot. Sorry po Balik muna po ako. Sorry. I need to have that. Ayan. Thank you, Sir Franco. Salamat po. Sorry. Ayan. 6KHPXJ. Tama ba? Ayan. 6KHPXJ. And then you just need to hit join class. Okay, teachers? So, join class tayo. Ayan. So, i-review mo muna yung class details. Tama ba yung pinasukan mong class? So, ayan. Is this a correct class? Tama naman yung class name. Si teacher nyo is Teacher Gab and the class code is 6KHPXJ. So, kung yan ay tama, then yes, join tayo. Okay, go. Join tayo. And then the system will generate this confirmation message na nakikita niyo ngayon sa screen at isi-save niya yan. And then lalabas na yan sa inyong class list. Yan. Diba? Ito na siya. Okay, teachers? Ayan. So, at that point, pwede na kayong pumasok dyan sa ating class. So, binigyan ko po kayo dyan ng 3 lessons for you to explore. Pero later, titingnan natin on my teacher dashboard kung ano yung mga laman yan. So, mayroong 3 dyan na current lessons na nilagay si Teacher Gab. Una, write an if-then adventure story. Right? For those na mga English majors dyan or Filipino majors, or those who are budding authors or writers, pwede yan. Pangalawa, make art with Google Sheets. O, di ba? Yung Google Sheets natin, hindi lang yan pang mathematics, mga formula, and all of those. But pwede kayong gumawa ng art using Google Sheets. At pangatlo, ito yung pinaka-favorite session ng mga senior senior co-teachers ko, create a presentation all about a topic. Gagawa ka ng Google Slides mo on any topic that you want. Okay, so teachers, babalik ako, I'll switch back to the teacher role so that I could also show you kung ano naman yung lumalabas kapag si teacher na yung nagmamanipulate ng dashboard. Okay ba yun, teachers? Okay, so I'll switch muna. We will review kung paano tayo mag-switch ng role. So punta doon sa avatar on the upper right side. Click on that. Click on profile. Click on that. And then maglo-load. Okay, we are reviewing Yan. And then punta dito sa account type and switch to teacher. Ganun lang kasimple mag-switch ng roles. Okay, teachers? Ayan. I'm already back on my teacher role. Pero bago yan, I would like to see if you have questions on the live chat. Teachers, let me know if you are following my demonstration, and let me know also if masyadong mabilis. Okay? Let me know. O sige, teachers, meron ba kayong questions for me at this point? Ayan, so that makakuha din ako ng, makabrief din ako. Ayan, do you have questions? Parang wala pa. Meron bang questions? Teachers, can you give me a thumbs up if you are following my demonstration? Just let me know. Just so I know na nagfa-follow po kayo at alam nyo po, or are you are trying to practice how to interact with the platform. Teachers, let me know. Give me a thumbs up on the live chat if you can, so that alam ko din that I am on track. Okay? Ayan. Okay? So, parang wala pa ata, no? If you have questions, teachers, don't be afraid. Hindi po kami nangangain ng tao. Hindi po kami nangangain ng teacher. Okay? We are fostering you to become master of the craft. Diba? Ayan. Parang wala. Ayan. Hello, Sir Manny Garcia. O, diba nag-shoutout na ako dito? Anyway, ayan. Balik tayo sa task at hand. Okay. I'm now back on my teacher role. Teachers. So this time, ipapakita ko muna sa inyo yung mga lessons na pwede ninyong magamit to create an applied digital skills class for your learners. Okay? I'm very excited to share this to you kasi ang daming lessons na pwede ninyong magamit in order for you. Depende sa'yo kung anong skill, anong specific skill ba yung gusto mong i-target. Okay, so magbabrowse muna tayo ng lessons. Browse tayo ng lessons. Okay, click on this, browse lessons, and you will be redirected dun sa collections. Okay? Now, teachers, maraming features ito, yung platform. Very basic features, but very helpful if you really want na makapag-navigate around the platform. So, meron tayong search bar dito. You just need to type any word, any keyword that you want. For example, if you are an English teacher, kung gusto mong magturo ng isang lesson, for example, grammar, click mo yan, and the system will practically show you the most popular lesson for that topic. Okay? Or you can also sort it by most recent. Pwede din. Duration and on alphabetical. Okay? But you can also filter it. Okay? Punta kayo dito sa left side part. Tingnan nyo. I-filter pa natin so that makahanap tayo ng lessons na gusto ninyo on grammar. So ano ba? Ano ba yung tinuturo mo? Late elementary? So maybe yung late elementary, ito yung intermediate level. Grades 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Or are you on middle school? Yung equivalent nito, junior high, tama ba? Junior high school dito. High school, maybe senior high school yan, yung equivalent dito sa atin. And if you are teaching adult learners. for the sake of this session, sige, tingnan natin, middle school lang muna. And then, ano bang digital tool yung gusto mong gamitin? Or you are looking forward to use or to improve the competency ng mga students mo? So, ang dami yan. Lahat ng yan within Google yan. AppScript, AutoDraw, Calendar, Chat, Docs, Drawings, ang dami. Drive Forms, Gmail, Google Earth Engine, Jamboard, Maps, Meet, Photos, Quick Draw, Search Sheets, Site Slides, and Translate. Excuse me. So, sige. Gusto kong gumamit, for the sake of this session, Docs. Ayan. So, the system basically populates results in real time. Any filter na kinlik mo dyan will affect the result of your search. Okay? Yan. So, let's clear muna the filters. Ayan. So, you can use these filters so that maging very, much more specific yung search mo for a particular lesson. Okay? And then, punta tayo dito sa collections, teachers. Kasi ang dami ito. They are populated by a common theme. Right? And students can complete any number of lessons in any order naman. So it has that level of personalization, self-pacing din, and at the same time, hindi siya parang, time constraint talaga yung mga students. They are given enough time to complete these courses or these lessons. So dito makikita ninyo, teachers, yung mga collections. So recently, di ba, Black History Month. So, meron silang collection for celebrating Black history, culture, and identity. Nagkaroon din ng Digital Learning Day. So, it's a collection of 11 lessons. Yan, eto. Parang ito yung gusto ninyong makita, teachers, yung Google Workspace Training. Right? For your co-teachers, if you want, no? Na gusto mo silang i-engage on an applied digital skills course, pwedeng ito. So it has a collection of 10 lessons as well. Computer science, kung trip mong, di ba, computer science naman yung gusto kong i-share. Or if you are really teaching computer science, you can do that as well. Or you can browse by lessons. Okay? Ito, by lessons. Welcome to Google Apps for Beginners, Google Docs, Google Sheets, everything under the umbrella of Google Workspace for Education nasa Applied Digital Skills platform natin. Okay? Now, for example, gusto kong, eto, Google Docs for Beginners. So ako as a teacher, I want muna na tingnan kung ano yung content nito for me to just, check the alignment of the competencies. Okay, so Google Docs for Beginners kasi gusto ko na yung mga learners ko already has the fundamental skills on how to manipulate Google Docs, on how to use Google Docs in creating an output. Okay, so click on that. Now, once you click on that, teachers, dito makikita mo that you can actually start it ahead or you will add it to your class. Okay? Kanina, nag-create na tayo ng class, right? So that's it. And teachers, bago tayo pumunta dyan sa add to class or in creating classes, gusto ko munang i-highlight dito yung mga content ng isang lesson. Okay. Kasi yung isang reason why teachers at some point parang they are having this second thoughts on in using applied digital skills kasi Teacher Gab, kailangan ba talagang kasi gusto ko siyang i-integrate pero hindi ko alam kung paano yung flow. Paano ba? Now, Applied Digital Skills platform, teachers, will provide you all the necessary resources for you to start. You don't need to write a separate lesson plan. You don't need to, find resources in the internet. You don't need to search for these resources kasi meron na siyang naka-embed na mga resources. pre-made resources for you, even lesson plans, even video resources. Take note, yung mga lessons dito are all video-based lessons. And kung meron kang part na parang hindi mo sure na nakuha mo, you can just always replay it again and again for you to get the gist of what is the skill all about. So dito, makikita mo yung suggested time to complete, 45 to 90 minutes, yung digital tool na involved sa lesson na yan, and yung skills na dinedevelop ng lesson na yan. So for this particular lesson, communication, document formatting, and project management. Lahat ng to are all practical life skills na kailangan ng bata. Communication, di ba? Kapag gumawa ng letter, hindi na tayo like, di ba, gumagamit ng typewriter or hina-handwritten yung mga letters. Lahat ng yan ay digitally processed na. Okay? So, it also allows the learners to learn really formatting, paano gamitin yung docs para mag-create ng letters, for that matter. Document formatting and project management. Okay, teachers, I also would love to highlight the videos na papanoorin ng mga learners ninyo for them to be guided. Ikaw na teacher, you don't need really to stay, di ba, on the side of the learner na kailangan sa lahat ng oras nandoon ka. You don't need to do that, right? Merong videos, to do that for you. But, teacher, again, let's always remind ourselves na tayo ay mga facilitators of learning inside our physical classroom or even our virtual classroom. So, kailangan nandun din yung presence natin at some point to answer queries or to suggest, other things in connection to the lesson that you are having on the platform. So lahat ng to, teachers, let me zoom in. Lahat ng to ay mga videos. And on the last part, there's a reflection part. Okay? Tingnan natin ito, yung unang video. I hope that this is visible on your end. Sorry. Yan, tingnan natin.
In this video, you will learn how to create a new document. Then you'll give it a name. This will become your celebration planning document. To start, open the Google Apps menu. Click on the Google Apps icon. An icon is a symbol that represents a specific action or app. When you click the icon, you will open the Google Apps menu, which shows the icons of different Google apps. Click on the gray bar, which is called a scroll bar, and drag it down until you see the Google Docs icon.
Okay, I would like to pause on that kasi hindi naman tayo talaga, we will go through all of the videos, but the video will act as the one that will facilitate, diba, the teaching process to your learners. And tayo teachers, diba, we acknowledge it ever since na tayo mga facilitators lang tayo. If our learners need help, nandun tayo to scaffold. Okay? Or if there are certain aha moments or mga eureka moments, nandun tayo to facilitate that eureka moment into a discussion. That's our job, right? So tatandaan natin yan. Dito sa ADS, tayo yung nagiging facilitators of learning. And our learners are the ones, excuse me, our learners are the ones who really are engaging with the technology. And nandun lang tayo to assist, to help them, to guide them, or at some point to scaffold. Okay? Accessibility. Merong control for playback speed. Nandito po sa ilalim ng video. Let me zoom on that again. Ayan, sa ilalim po, ito po, playback speed. They can control that. Yung learners natin, once they are viewing the video, they can control that. Slow, normal, fast. Accessibility options po ito. After that, mayroon din siyang transcript. As you all know, kapag nanonood tayo ng YouTube videos, some other videos don't have captions, closed captions. Tama? But um, in accordance to accessibility, doon sa initiative na kailangan accessible siya para sa lahat ng klase ng learners, mayroon ding transcript na naka-embed sa ating video. Okay? So lahat ng sinasabi sa video nandyan sa transcript. So this is part of Google's initiative for these resources to be accessible to the learner or even to the teacher as well. Okay, teachers? Ayan. So, basically, yan yung video. So, I want to go back muna. Balik po muna tayo doon sa ating course overview. Okay? I'll click on this. And then, punta tayo dito sa teaching materials. Okay, teachers? Teaching materials na tayo. Alam na natin na merong activities involved. Merong mga videos. Manonood lang ng videos yung ating mga students. But, at the same time, they will be given tasks along the way for them to create a project at the end of the lesson. Kasi project-based tayo eh. Project-based curriculum. Yan or dyan na may measure natin yung extent ng kanilang learning. Punta tayo sa teaching materials. Let's click on that. Ayan. Loading. Okay. Ayan. Okay. Teachers, Google Applied Digital Skills has it all for you. You don't need to create a separate lesson plan kasi lesson plan nandiyan na. You just need to download it if you want. Kapag gusto mong it's a supplement on the main lesson plan that you have. Pwede yon. You can download all videos. If the internet is really not good on site, okay, you can do it offline. Download mo yung mga videos, if balik na tayo sa limited face-to-face at mahina talaga yung, the signal doon sa site or sa school, offline tayo. You can save videos locally to your computer if the connection does not support many students streaming videos at once. Kapag magkaroon ng aberya ng connection, you can download the videos and have them view it. Okay? Kasi minsan, magkaiba kasi yung infrastructure natin, right? So, parang nagiging complicated siya if dito na sa Philippines. Nagiging complicated talaga siya. Anyway, so you can always do something about it naman. If your learners, example, is an online class and you want this ADS lesson be out there with them. So, you just need to provide offline videos for your learners kasi magkakaroon talaga, most especially if napakaraming learners yung uma-access doon sa lesson. So, one thing na pwede natin gawin is to download it and provide maybe a separate link for it or have it on the Google Drive for them to access. Kasi they can go over naman the lesson and do the task at the end. Yung importante lang is they have access to those video lessons. And lastly, teachers, di ba, we really want to reward the efforts of our learners. Iba yung feeling na binigyan ka lang ng task ng teacher mo and at the end, parang wala lang. Right? But iba yung encouragement na nafe-feel ng bata at yung fulfillment din if they receive something out of their efforts. So one way to do that is also having certificates of completion. These are printable certificates na pwede nyong i-hand out to your students after they complete the lesson. Showing that as a proof na tatapos nila yung ADS lesson. And also that will be the proof na, they passed the lesson and they have acquired the skills. Kasi nakapag-produce sila ng isang magandang output, project-based output out of that lesson. Okay, teachers? So yan yung mga teaching resource materials na pwede ninyong i-access in every lesson. Take note, teachers, every lesson. Lahat ng yan, may lesson plan na naka-embed. You can download the videos, certificates of completion or printable certificates, you can also download it. Okay, teachers? So you don't need to worry. Like, Do I have to make a separate lesson plan? No, you don't need to do that. Google ADS got your back. Okay? Sinusupport tayo ng ADS platform na maging seamless, maging mas madali for us to integrate this ADS lessons in our main lessons. Kasi at the end of the day, yung napaka-importante dito is that we or the learners can develop the necessary skill na gusto mong i-develop within them. Okay, teachers? So yan. So that's the part of for the lessons, and at the same time showing you the activities and the teaching materials. Okay? So, any questions as of the moment, teachers? Let me know. Ayan, tinitingnan ko ngayon yung live chat. Parang wala pang tanong. Oh my gosh. Teacher participants, let me know, okay? Huwag kayong mabahala. We know na parang, you just need some more time for you to, na mag-formulate ng question. But if something comes up, let me know. Okay? So with that, dahil wala pang mga tanong, and I'm ready to proceed. Okay. Ayan. Balikan lang natin yung teaching resources, teachers. Kasi gusto ko din ninyong makita yung extent ng collection ng teaching resources. So you just need to click on this, teachers. Sorry po. Yan, teaching resources. Click on that, and you will be redirected sa resource location ng ADS. Zoom out a little. Ayan. Okay. Maraming teacher resources na pwede ninyong ma-download dito. Guides, remote learning tips, guardian's guide, lesson certificates if you want, posters, okay? Kung gusto niyo mag-print ng mga posters to add a little applied digital skills touch dun sa classrooms ninyo, pwedeng-pwede. Help Center, if you have questions, like frequently asked questions or FAQs, visit it. Lesson plans, you can find lesson-specific lesson plans dito. You just need to click on those. Hindi ko i-click kasi gusto kong kayo mismo yung mag-explore niyan. Okay? Explore it. You don't need to worry. Okay, pwede namang i-refresh or i-back yung page kapag magkamali. Tama? You click on those. Explore, teachers. Okay? Lesson rubrics. Ito, gusto ko to. Lesson rubrics. I would just like to have a little bit of, exposure ng lesson rubrics dito. Okay, parang naglolo ko yung net. Sorry. Okay. Parang bumalik ako. Sorry. I need to close that. Again. Parang broken link. Sorry. Sige. We'll go back. Close ko muna. Kasi minsan, merong mga lessons na mayroon talagang pre-made rubrics, lesson rubrics, so that kayo, as teachers, as facilitators of learning, could evaluate the students' work at the end of the lesson. So, lesson-specific ito, I leave that to you to explore. To some other lessons, meron talagang mga lesson rubrics. But, sige, one last thing, try natin. Hanap tayo ng lesson na merong rubrics. Okay? Ito. Write an if-then adventure story. Hanapan natin siya ng rubrics kasi meron yan. Teaching materials. Punta kayo sa teaching materials. Ito, yan. Like for example, this lesson, writing an if-then adventure story, meron siyang output, right? Kailangan gawin yan. So, sample rubric. Pwede niyong i-download yan for you to have a rubric to evaluate the outputs of your learners. Okay? So, you can do that as well. Ayan. So, with that, questions, teachers? Wala pa? Okay. Let me know, teachers, ha? Huwag kayong mahihiya. Let me know. Okay. Balik tayo, teachers, sa my dashboard. I would need to click on the dashboard lang so that mabalik, you can go back, makakabalik kayo doon sa teacher dashboard. So click on that. Just close this. Okay. Ayan. So I want to have this, okay? I would like to guide you on how to create your classes. Ito na. Okay. Sige. First and foremost, sorry, nabubulol na. First and foremost, teachers, I want you to switch your role from student to teacher. Kung hindi nyo pa nagagawa, it is now the right time for you to switch. Okay, review natin. Again, punta doon sa avatar, click on the avatar, dito sa upper left side. Yan. Merong picture kayo dyan, di ba? So click on that, lalabas yan, and then click on profile. Babalikan ulit natin na this is a review, teachers, para hindi kayo mawala sa zone. Okay? And then click dito sa switch to student, dito under account type. Kung student yung naka-registered dyan, you need to switch back to teacher mode muna. Okay? So, because I need you to be in the teacher mode or the teacher role for you to interact with this creating classes. Okay? So once that is done, you just go back to my dashboard. Now, this time, I will be guiding you teachers on how to set up your classes. Okay? Ready na ba kayo? So, magsimula tayo. Okay? So, punta dito sa plus button. Okay? Your ever-friendly plus button. Hindi ka magkakamali if you click on that plus button. So, create a class. Okay? Create a class. Yan. Now, ipagpalagay natin that you need class name. For example, hindi ko pala na-click. Sorry po. Grade 7, section Dahlia. Typical, di ba, sectioning name. Choose a class color for them to have that identity para, syempre, for you to easily identify them. Pink. Who is this class mostly for? So, piliin nyo lang dyan, middle or high school or adult learners. Kung middle or high school, then go for that. So, after that, if all of the details are settled, create class. Yan. And then the system will give you a prompt na successfully created yung class. Once that is done, you are redirected to your class dashboard. Okay, teachers? Okay, I hope that is clear yung instruction natin on how to create your classes. Now, in this dashboard, makikita mo yung name ng class mo, yung unique class code. Okay? Unique class code. Now, the number of students signed in on your class. There are also two tabs here, the lessons, the current lessons that you will be having, and the people connected to your class. Okay. Unahin muna natin mag-add ng lesson. So, wala pa siyang current lessons dito, but we need to add something. So, add lesson kayo dito. Nandito yung button, yung blue plus button dito sa right side. So, we need to click on that. Once that is done, I want you teachers na nag-hands-on ngayon to, select at least 2 to 3 lessons that you want for that sample class that you have. So for me, punta ako dito sa lessons, so I don't need to go deeper na lang for the sake of this session. So grade 7, gusto ko eto. Create a presentation all about the topic. So meron tayong dalawang options on how to add this. You can add it to your class or share to Google Classroom. Later, ipapakita ko how would you connect it to your Google Classroom. But for now, paano muna mag-add ng class sa inyong ADS, mag-add ng topic doon sa inyong ADS class. So you just need to click on this. Or if you want to review still the lesson, kung align ba siya sa inyong melks or align siya sa lesson na gusto nyong i-deliver, you just need to, click on the lesson itself, this one, and then explore. No? Tingnan mo. Check on the resources, the materials, the content. If those are aligned, then you can add it to your class. So for now, add muna natin. Ito, this is a quick button or quick option for you to add it to your class. Yan. So once you click on add to class, bibigyan ka ng option ng system. Saan mo ba yan ilalagay? So for now, lagay ko siya sa grade 7 Dahlia. So add natin. Now, the system gives you a prompt na, yes, I already added that lesson. So for example, gusto mo siyang tingnan. You need to view the class. Okay, tingnan natin if naka-register ba talaga yung class na yan. Yan. Okay. Teachers, one last thing na something na kailangan talaga natin are the data analytics. Halos lahat ng mga edtech applications that we are having right now, most especially those that are connected with assessments, merong mga data analytics na options. So, yung ADS platform is or also have that. Okay? As you can see, here on your class dashboard, makikita mo yung progress summary. Ilang students na ba at ilang percentage ng mga students mo yung nakakomplete na ng lesson. And there are other strands also, data strands na pwede mong tingnan, activities viewed. Okay, let's click on that. Okay. Yan. And then you will see like, parang sa Google Classroom din natin, yung gradebook, dyan din lumalabas. Okay? And you can actually collapse or expand the content of that certain lesson. Ilang students na ba yung nakatapos if maraming students yung naka-register, or sino, like individual record ng per student doon sa kanilang natapos ng lesson. Okay? If there's a project that needs to be submitted, dito din lumalabas. And if there are quizzes or evaluation doon sa lesson na nilagay mo sa ADS platform, it will also generate a report regarding that quiz. Diba? Ang galing, meron siyang data analytics na function or feature. Okay? So that's it. Do you have questions, teachers? Pause muna ako. Do you have questions? Let me check the live chat. So far, wala pa naman. Okay. Now, this time, sige nga, tingnan natin if yung 49 students that are currently signed in sa ating KTS onboarding session na class ay nag-explore. Sige, check natin. I click on this para makita natin if sino yung ginagawa yung mga activities or wala. Yan! O, tingnan nyo. Ito na. Lumalabas na yung data, right? Ito, meron dito, right? And then if you put your mouse over the graph or the graph bar, lumalabas yung pangalan ng mga students. Kaso nga lang marami kayo, so ayan, nagkakaroon ng problem in displaying the names. Okay, ayan. You can see real-time data na pumapasok sa inyong lessons. Nakikita mo yung progress ng inyong mga students. Tingnan natin, ano na ba yung mga natapos ng ating mga students na activities. Yan o, tingnan mo. You can see here, yan, kung nasa na sila banda. Like for example, Ma'am Laura Altea, nandito na siya sa Google Apps Overview. Yan, represented by this marker. Yan, that's the student's most recent progress. Yung iba, merong check, meaning natapos na niya yan. Okay? Yan. So, these are all data analytics. Sorry po for displaying your name. Ayan. I know that, yan. Project submitted. So far, wala pa naman kasi hindi pa natatapos yung lesson. Yan. And yung quiz nasa, meron nang nag-submit ng quiz doon sa lesson 2. Tingnan natin. Yan. And then parang mayroong temperature check si Google ADS na nagpapakita ng opinion or feedback ng student. I loved it. Itong one student. Hindi ko na i-show. Okay? Ayan. So basically, yan yung data analytics part ng Google ADS platform. Okay. At this point, teachers, balik tayo sa dashboard natin. Click on my dashboard. Ayan. Teacher Gab, sabi mo kanina, pwede siyang ma-integrate with Google Classroom kasi gumagamit ako ng Google Classroom eh. Paano ba? Okay, ito po yung gagawin ninyo on how you will integrate the Applied Digital Skills platform doon sa inyong Google Classroom. So, you need to click, ayan, sorry, I accidentally clicked on the lesson. Sorry po. Babalik po tayo doon sa options muna natin. Kasi you need to link your account dito sa Applied Digital Skills with your Google Classroom account. That's why I said kanina that is very suggested na gamitin po ninyo yung account na you are using to sign in into Google Classroom so that maging seamless yung connection. Okay? So, punta kayo dito sa avatar ninyo. Okay? Teachers, I hope that you are following. Click on the avatar. Lalabas. Again, punta kayo sa profile. Lalabas yan. Punta sa profile. So, yung goal natin, teachers, is to connect our ADS account to our Google Classroom account. Naintindihan? Okay. Now, scroll down nyo lang ng konti and lalabas dyan yung option na to. Google Classroom. Use applied digital skills with your existing classes from Google Classroom. So that is the main option for you to start connecting ADS with Google Classroom. So click on Get Started. And then the system will guide you through with the integration. Okay? So, hihingi lang siya ng permission. So, you just need to allow it. Okay, let me just zoom out. Ayan. So, once that is done, lalabas dyan, ito, disconnect. Meaning, kapag lumabas na yan, you are connected already with your Google Classroom. Okay? Tatandaan, teachers, kailangan kung anong account yung ginamit nyo sa Google Classroom, yan din dapat yung account na ililink nyo with ADS so that magkaroon ng seamless integration. Kasi if different account, syempre, hindi siya maging, what you call this, maging compatible. So, magkakaroon ka ng problema. Okay? So, once that is done, okay na yan, successful ka na. But, how will you make sure, okay, how will you make sure na nakakonect talaga? Okay, so balik tayo sa dashboard natin. Okay, like for example, I need this class, KTS Trainers Guild class, to be connected to my Google Classroom. So you just need to click on that. Tingnan natin na hanapin natin yung primary way for it to be connected with our Google Classroom. Sorry. Ayan. Kakaroon lang po ako ng technical problem. Sorry. Ayan. Sige. Load po. Ayan. Open ko muna yung Google Classroom. Okay? Punta muna ako sa Google Classroom. Then, natin. Just need to create a class. Ayan. For example, gumawa na ako ng class for this demo. Yan. Okay. And I want to add an ADS lesson to my Google Classroom. Okay? Ano yung gagawin? So balik tayo doon. We need to add a lesson. Okay? So add tayo ng lesson. Hanap tayo. Okay. Let me check. Gawa tayo ng use Drive to organize files. Like this. For example, gusto mong turuan yung mga learners mo on how to utilize their Google Drives. So how will you add it or how will you share it inside your Google Classroom? So, meron tayo kanina, di ba, option, you share to Google Classroom. Pwedeng yan. Yan yung faster way. But if you want to review the lesson muna to check on the alignments, pwede yan. Okay? So, the same process, you go through that, check nyo muna. Yan. Then, if you want to add it on your ADS class, pwede. Or if you want it to be added to your Google Classroom, pwede din dito. Share to Google Classroom. So, click natin yan. And then you will be given an option ng Google Classroom saan mo siya i-assign na class. So, let us just wait for this na mag-load. Kasi nag-loading po siya. Ayan. While we are waiting, ayan, teachers, do you have questions or clarifications? Masyado ba akong mabilis? Or do you need additional support to some other functions kanina?
Teacher Gab, so far okay naman. May mga teachers po tayo na kasunod naman, no? And they're actually interested on the Google Classroom integration, no? Because I think, of course, maraming teachers talaga gumagamit ng Google Classroom, and that kind of integration actually is very, very much appreciated. Actually, isa sa mga na-appreciate ko sa ADS, no? Yung Google Classroom integration. Pwede ka mag-pull, no? Kasi baka yung mga teachers natin kanina were being in a way, no, are a bit hesitant on creating pa another class aside from their Google Classroom. So ito na, teachers, no, pinadali na ni ADS yung linking papunta sa inyong Google Classrooms. Pwede nyo gamitin yung mga lessons nila, etc. Okay? Teacher, habang naghihintay po tayo sa pag-load, no, Teacher Gab, may question dito. Are lessons editable?
Ayan, okay. I'm very interested in that question, Sir Franco. Okay, let's check if editable ba or hindi. Okay, the videos are there. This is primarily the resources that is provided by Applied Digital Skills. So yan yung flow. But you can always, diba, meron naman tayong a little bit of flexibility with the way that we carry out the lesson. So punta tayo dito sa teaching material. For example, sa use Drive to organize files. Ayan. Apologies, teachers, parang mahina lang yung connection. Anyway, ayan. So, di ba meron siyang sample lesson plan? So you can download it. Let's try to download it and then titingnan natin if saan tayo papasok in terms of what you call this, innovating or changing some points or areas or sections or of the lesson plans. So, ayan. I hope that this is visible on you na, teachers. Ayan. Ayan. So, this is the lesson plan actually. This is very much editable. Pwede nyo po itong what you call this, i-adapt doon sa most essential learning competencies that you want that this ADS skill be integrated into. Okay? So, dito, syempre, it starts with lesson objectives. Tama? Every lesson plan starts with the objectives. So, nandyan, yung mga objectives, yung mga kailangang internalize ng mga students, yung key question na kailangang masagot at the end of the lesson, the digital skills. What are what skills will be developed? Ayan, it's very much visible there. Yung concepts, total duration, the materials, lesson outline. Ito po ba, teacher, yung parang hesitant kayo kasi I am creating my own lesson plans. Pero, di ba, why not have this lesson plans with you, right? To enrich your lessons. So, bibigyan ka talaga ng um, process, pre-made process through these lesson plans. For example, merong video. So, lahat naman ng to are all being put together through the use of the video. So that's why doon kanina sa sinabi ko, teachers, you don't need really to stay on the on the side of your students. Ngayon we are remote, di ba? You don't need really to monitor them one by one, but because you can already monitor them through your dashboard. Okay? There's a sense of accountability kasi you are monitored. Nakikita ni teacher na gumagawa kayo. That the progress bar is slowly filling up. Okay? And lahat ng to are driven by the videos. So these videos, teachers, are all constructed in a way that it goes hand in hand with the lesson plan, pre-made lesson plan na ginawa ni Google ADS. Okay? Ayan. So, binibigyan ka din ng prep. What are the things that you need to prepare? And at the same time, the procedure. Siyempre, merong procedure, di ba? Introduce the lesson. Ayan. Yan lang yung gagawin mo. 3 points to remember. You need to introduce it, prompt students. Pangalawa, check in with the students. Gaya nga ng sabi ko, you don't need to stay by their side, right? You don't really to monitor them physically, or if nasa virtual naman, you don't really have to be in a synchronous mode. Pwede yang i-assign mo lang siya yung ADS lesson and monitor them through your dashboard. And if merong mga students na parang naglalag behind, kasi nakikita naman yan na monitor natin, pwede nyong, ring a bell for them. Check in on them. Kumusta na? Okay na ba? Ano ba yung mga difficulties that you are experiencing? Kasi nakikita ko dito sa dashboard na hindi umuusad yung progress bar mo. Ano ba yung pwede kong maitulong sa'yo? So parang ganon. You are a facilitator of learning, teachers, okay? Hindi tayo yung sage on the stage. Hindi tayo ganon. Through ADS, tinuturuan tayo ni ADS na umalis tayo doon sa perspektiba na lahat ng kailangan ng students dapat nandun ka. Okay? We need to teach them to be independently accountable and responsible for their own learning. And at the same time, kailangan tayo, alam din natin na hindi lahat ng students natin are fast learners. Totoo yan. That is true. Kailangan nandun tayo. Yung mindset, kailangan facilitators tayo. Nandun tayo to help, to assist, to guide, and to scaffold. Okay? And check in with students during class. Meet one-on-one if kailangan talaga. Or in small groups, pwede nyo silang i-meet by small groups synchronously, and at the same time, ipapakita mo yung mga videos so that you could, you could process it for them para matulungan sila. And at the end of the day, you can wrap up the lesson. Okay? Give a short closing and facilitate a brief discussion about what students learned and experienced during the lesson. Ganun naman talaga. It's always a part of the teaching and learning process yung reflecting. Kailangan na kailangan yun. And honestly, nasa RPMS. Nasa RPMS na natin yun. Most specifically sa ating classroom observation form, teachers. Okay? Nandun yun. Kailangan yun, yung reflection. So, anyway, we need to stretch our brain cells. We need to have that reflection so that matulungan din natin yung learners natin to realize that it is very important yung skill na aside from the ADS skills na ituturo natin and the practical life skills, yung part na they know how to reflect on their own learning. Saan ba ako nagkulang? Anong lesson yung kailangan kong tutukan? anong mga strategies or studying strategies yung kailangan kong gawin so that makakope up ako. Kasi yan talaga yung kinakailangan ng ating mga learners, right? Wala silang parang absent yung part na nagre-reflect sila sa kanilang own learning. Okay? So, procedure, ganun lang, teachers. This is, again, this is just a suggested procedure. Pero kung kailangan ninyo siyang i-change or ibagay doon sa context na meron kayo, pwedeng-pwede. Okay? Ayan. Check outcomes, assessments, and the resources are all here. They're all reflected there. Okay? So, paano? Sir Gab, paano ko yan makukuha yung copy ng lesson plan na yan? You just click on Save Copy to Drive. Ganun lang kasimple. So, click on Save Copy to Drive. Okay. Again, naglolo ko yung internet. Sorry po, teachers. I hope that I'm still audible on your end at visible yung presentation. But, ayan, hindi ko siya maklik. Anyway, you can always go to File and make a copy. Okay? Kung hindi siya ma-save sa drive, go here. Make a copy or download it. Pwedeng-pwede yan. Okay? So, maraming go-arounds or, yung pwedeng, or shortcuts na pwede natin. If something doesn't work, hanap tayo ng iba. So, go to File, make a copy if you want, or download it as a file, or as a Microsoft Word file or PDF. Depende po sa pangangailangan ninyo. Okay? So, yan. Again, try natin yung Google Classroom. I hope that I answered the query, Sir Franco, ni teacher, kanina, with regard to the lesson plan. Try natin ulit, Google Classroom. Meron pa naman akong time. Sorry po. Ayan, naglo-load ulit. Anyway, so once you click on that button, yung Share to Classroom, ito talaga yung landing page niya. So it will load. Depende din ito sa connection strength or sa bandwidth strength. So baka nagkakaroon lang ako ng traffic. Ayan. Kung hindi pa siya gagalaw or hindi pa siya magiging okay, close na natin siya. Sige, close natin to and then we try some other way. Back tayo. Okay, sorry. Go back. Ayan. Ito. Use drive, diba? Hanap tayo ng iba. Baka siya lang yung may problema. Ito, evaluate credibility of online sources. So, dito naman tayo. Share to Google Classroom. Sige nga, try natin. Hopefully, maging okay siya. Pero teachers, let me know if it is successful on your end, kung okay ba na na-share siya sa inyong Google Classroom. Kasi sa aking end talaga hindi siya lumalabas. Yan. Naglo-load lang talaga siya. Okay, anyway. So yan, teachers, babalitaan ko po kayo if yung share to classroom naging okay na. Anyway, so yan, teachers. So, basically, yan po yung content ng entirety ng applied digital skills. Ayan. Okay. Ng applied digital skills platform, and thank you very much, teachers, for exploring bravely yung ating platform, because I really want na matulungan po kayo in terms of upgrading as well the skills of our learners, and at the same time kayo din, di ba, as teachers, pwede natin itong gamitin sa ating LAC sessions, kasi hindi lang ito pang high school or pang students, di ba? Teachers are lifelong learners, so pwede natin gamitin ito sa ating school-based learning action cell. Okay? So, if you want to have them really na mag-hands-on para mawala yung mga jitters, mawala yung fear nila with technology and in handling hardware, laptops, and all, i-ADS mo po sila. I-ADS mo na yan, right? Apply digital skills. Okay, as the last part of my session, teachers, I want you to here to go into my Jamboard, like a little bit of a reflection activity lang po. I'll copy the link and I will share this. Ay, sorry po. Paano ko ba siya i-share? Sige. I'll stop sharing muna my screen and makikisuyo ako ulit kay Sir Franco. Sir Franco, can you share this po, yung link po ng Google Jamboard natin for our last activity na lang po. Ayan, for the Jamboard. Ayan. Ito po yung Great Wall of Ideas. Kahit dito na lang po sa question number 1 kasi I know that we are nearing the end of this session. So, let me share again my screen. Ayan. Ayan. Thank you, Sir Franco. Ayan. Okay. Ay, sorry po. Yan, punta po tayo dito. You just add your sticky notes if you are using your devices, yung cell phones po ninyo. Just add a sticky note and kindly reflect on this question. What digital skills do you think your students are most interested in learning? Upon exploring, upon play shopping around the Applied Digital Skills platform, ano po bang mga digital skills yung mga nakita po ninyo doon na gustong-gusto ninyong i-share at you are considering it na magiging interesado talaga yung inyong mga students in learning. So ayan po. Yan na lang po yung aking last part of the session. Reflecting on what we have learned and reflecting on what we have seen in the ADS platform. Ano pong mga digital skills yung sa tingin po ninyo ang magiging most interested yung inyong mga students to learn. Siyempre, ako din, mag-a-add ako dito. And lagyan nyo din po ng name so that we would acknowledge it. Ayan. So, create videos, create movie. Ayan. Ayan, teacher, if you want to have that digital skill, hanapin nyo lang po doon sa ating collection. Kasi I'm sure na mayroong lesson or ADS lesson for that. Okay, sige. Yan, nagdagdag din ako, basics of Google Workspace. Very important. Creating video content. Very good. Ayan. Kayo po ba yung magla-learn ng creating video content? Yung teachers po ba or your learners? Ayan, 21st century skills. Anong skill yung gusto mo talaga learners? Ayan. Educational movie. Halos lahat parang movie, ano? Ayan. Yan. Okay. Siguro high school po ito, yung mga students po ninyo. Yan. Kasi ang daming apps actually na pwedeng gamitin and Google has the apps also to help you. And an ADS lesson will definitely do the trick. Okay? Create and edit videos. Ang dami. Create and edit videos. Halos. Ayan. Photoshop skill. Woo! Nagkaroon po kami ng ambassador meeting yesterday. And yan din yung parang lumabas din na gustong gawan ng applied digital skill lesson. Yung photoshopping skill, yung video content creation, and meron din doon I personally yung fact checking tsaka detecting misinformation in the social media environment, parang gano'n. Create posters, meron po niyan sa ADS natin, creating posters. Ayan. So yan. Thank you, teachers, for for your answers. Galing. Thank you. And I'm sure if hindi nyo pa yan makita sa ADS na platform, I'm sure in the next succeeding months, magkakaroon na yan sa ADS. I will also try to give feedback on based on your answers dito, so that at least magkaroon din ng idea si Google ADS, Apply Digital Skills, kung ano pang mga lessons yung gusto ng mga educators, most especially dito sa atin sa Philippines. Computer-mediated communication. Ayan. So, ayan. So, teachers, with that, thank you very much. I'm very happy na makabalik um, with KTS and teaching you all about applied digital skills. And I hope na wag po tayong mawala ng passion, wag po tayong mawala ng idealism, wag po tayong mawala ng pag-asa for our learners na matuto, and at the same time, sana ilagay din natin sa ating puso't isipan na ginagawa natin ito all for the glory of of our God, and at the same time for our country, and also for the future of our nation. Ayan. So with that, thank you very much, teachers. Just keep posting your ideas there, and I'm sure na makakarating po yan sa Google, no. I will try my very best na mai-feedback yan to Google Applied Digital Skills team. Ayan. Sir Franco, maraming salamat po.
Ayan, Sir Gab, maraming salamat for that, no? Very interesting, and of course, napaka-engaging session on applied digital skills, no? And of course, I think na-excite na yung mga teachers natin mag-explore, no? And marami na sa kanila ngayon ang tumitingin sa ADS teachers. Of course, as much as we would like to cover all the parts of ADS, kaya lang napakalaki po talaga ng collection ng ADS, no? May hilo po kayo sa dami. So, katulad nga po ng sabi ng isang teacher kanina sa chat, nung explore na lang muna namin, i-check po namin, Sir Gab, pagkatapos po ng session nyo, yung dami ng resources. And ito siguro, no, Teacher Gab, no, is that minsan kasi nahihirapan pa yung mga teachers natin mag-curate ng resources from different websites, from different sources, no. What the ADS does is actually to put everything together in one place. Plus, it makes it more teacher-friendly. So, naka-lesson type progression na siya. Pwede mo siyang ibigay into asynchronous sessions. Okay? But of course, Teacher Gab, no, this is not taking away the role of the teacher, but rather shifting your focus. Kasi dahil naka-prepare na yung lesson plans, naka-prepare na yung resources, mas marami na po kayong chance ngayon to manage your classes, okay? To check on progress of your students, to coach them. Kasi nga, di ba, 21st century shift to teacher role is it's all about facilitating, designing, and coaching our students. So yan, okay? So teachers, explore natin. Marami po kayo. Paki-bookmark na, by the way, no? Baka mawala pa yan, no? So, puntahan lang teachers g.co/apply digital skills to be able to access, or actually, Teacher Gab, no? I-search nyo lang po, apply digital skills with Google.
Yes.
Lalabas po yan. Unang-unang lalabas yan sa search results nyo po, no? Okay, and bookmark it, explore for later, no? Para po hindi natin makalimutan yung resource na yan. Okay? Kanina, Teacher Gab, may question on content, no? Which one of the teachers were asking if there are contents about Filipino values. Actually, nasagot naman na namin, i-clarify na lang siguro ulit ang Teacher Gab, no? Is that, yung teachers, no, is that si ADS talaga is nakafocus dun sa skills, no? On digital skills talaga siya. Okay? So, it's not necessarily like focus on a particular subject area, although there are some contents na might be more applicable in one subject area, pero it's more on a generalized skill-based teachers, okay, that can be applied across different subjects. Okay? So pwede nyo gamitin to teach digital skills, no? Okay? So while we're waiting for go ahead, teacher.
Sorry, Sir Franco, dagdag ko lang. Ayan, this is a insider information, teachers. Kasi nagkaroon kami ng ambassador meeting lang yesterday, Sir Franco. And syempre, the team behind Google Applied Digital Skills requested us ambassadors to give them some more ideas kung ano pa bang mga applied digital skills or lessons or topics or themes yung gusto pa nating makita in the collection. Kasi ang dami ng collection noon pero kulang pa yan, really. So, ako, syempre, representing our country at the same time on that meeting, I really I really put forward yung first yung lesson on um, fact checking and spotting misinformation in the social media environment. Unang-una yon. Pangalawa, syempre, yon. Thank you very much kung sino mang teacher po, yung beloved teacher natin na nagsabi regarding Filipino values. Um, Nasabi din yan nung kasamahan ko na ambassador din, pero he is based in the US. Kasi he put forward naman na gusto niyang talaga makita doon on Filipino-American history. Yung gusto niyang makita na lesson. So, syempre, I build on that idea, and at the same time, syempre, Filipino values, no? Kasi gusto din naman talaga natin na ma-localize at ma-contextualize even those lessons on na naka-cater naman, no, dun sa needs ng mga learners natin dito sa country natin. So, let's make our fingers crossed, teachers. Hopefully, mapakinggan at mabasa ng team behind Google Applied Digital Skills yung mga suggestions na naibigay din namin doon, and hopefully makita na natin yan baka maybe in the next month, or in the last quarter of this year. You just search on it sa Applied Digital Skills platform. Uy, meron ng Filipino values na lesson, o di ba? So looking forward to that. Just look forward to that. Just be positive. But for now, yun yan, sabi ni Sir Franco, ang daming resources, ang daming mga lessons. So, wag lang natin kakalimutan na, again, we are still bounded by our most essential learning competencies, at si Google Applied Digital Skills is there para ma-enrich pa yung ating pagde-deliver ng mga lessons na yon with ADS. So, para at least alam ng mga students or learners natin yung content, and at the same time na nahasa din natin sila doon sa kanilang very much needed applied digital skills. Yan.
So, abangan lang po natin yun. Siyempre, ang dami na niyan, no? Halos lahat ng mga applications, websites, resources are now being localized. So, abangan natin because that's not very far from, from happening. Okay? Isa pa sa mga question kayo, Teacher Gab, no? You might want to address this as well. This is from Teacher Jeffrey Beltran, and he was asking, actually the question is very far na, no? Pero along the lines of how do we contextualize all of these digital skills in teaching the Filipino learners? Kaya what challenges, what modifications or accommodations should we think of when we teach these digital skills to our students?
Ayan. So, thank you, Sir Jeffrey. Kanina pa talaga si Sir Jeffrey na nagsisay hi dito sa Messenger. Sorry, Sir Jeffrey, hindi na kita napapansin. Anyway, thank you, Sir Jeffrey, for that question. That is a very interesting question. Okay, kasi lahat ng mga lessons na nasa Applied Digital Skills platform are all in the context, of the US, right? So tayo as Filipino educators, we sworn a couple of years back na kinakailangang tayo mismo yung mag-pave way for localization, contextualization, and even indigenization ng ating learning content. So basically, with the question, paano natin siya malolocalize? Again, sa atin mag-emanate yon. Tayo pa din yung master crafter ng ating mga lessons. Right? Tayo nagsusulat ng ating mga lesson plans. Nasa sa atin pa din yung final decision on what strategies, techniques, and skills, and even types of pedagogy na pwede nating ma-apply doon sa lesson natin in order for us to localize it and contextualize it to the level of our learners. And yung Google Applied Digital Skills is just there for, to much more re-energize our lesson plans, and at the same time, ma-enrich pa nito yung learning experience ng ating mga learners. Like for example, like gagawa ng presentation on any topic. So basically, pwede mong ipasok doon yung contextualization at saka localization right? You don't need to dwell on concepts, on westernized concepts, but pwede mo siyang i-adapt doon mismo na nakabase sa iyong lesson plan. For example, tinuturo mo araling panlipunan. It's all about the local culture of your city. Then, gamitan mo ng ADS, gumawa kayo ng presentation using Google Slides na naka-anchor naman doon sa local culture and heritage ng city ninyo. O, di ba? Localized, contextualized. And again, at the end of the day, tayo pa rin yung may last say doon sa part na yon with our lesson plans. At si Google ADS is just there to enrich it and to re-energize the way that our lessons are crafted. Yan.
Yes, thank you. Maraming salamat, Teacher Gabs. And of course, siguro, teachers, no, lagi nyo rin isipin yung learning objectives nyo. Okay?
Yes.
Kasi doon ka naman babalik, di ba? Bago ka pumili, no? So, like, before you even go to ADS and select lessons, okay, dapat meron ka ng learning objective, okay? Para hindi siya baligtad, no? That you're looking for resources pero wala ka pang learning objectives. And of course, always think about your students, their access to the technology you're going to introduce them. Kasi mamaya, Teacher Gab, no? Mamaya nag-introduce ka ng, okay, how do you make, like, video making lesson? Pero yung mga students, wala pala silang access dun sa application or wala silang tools, then
Hardware,
it,
yes.
yes, it creates frustration, it creates, it excludes students. Okay? Teachers, no, si ADS was actually primarily built in order to promote inclusivity. So, ingatan natin yun, ano, yung idea na yan. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so I think yun pala yun yung mga questions that I encountered kanina, no, Teacher Gab. Okay? So far, I don't have any questions. We don't have questions na from the audience. Okay? I think you've answered, no, most of it. Okay? And actually, I'm also answering, no, kanina, no, sumasagutin tayo kanina sa chat box. As always, no, very active tayo sa chat natin. Okay? So teachers, kung wala na po tayong questions, no, to Teacher Gab, okay? Again, we're showing you right now, no, pakitingin po sa ating ito po sa baba po, no, that's the evaluation for Teacher Gab, okay? So that Google could track this session for him, because again, no, this very important as well, para ma-recognize po yung efforts, no, ni Teacher Gab. We'll be giving the kaagapay teacher support evaluation later for the certificate after our session, no, after Sir Gab's session. Okay? So, Teacher Gab, since wala na pong questions, no, okay, of course, we would like to show our appreciation to you, okay, for being with us, okay, and for joining us, no, and of course, sharing your time and expertise, no. Alam natin na you're not you're always busy. You're always onto something, no. Ang dami mong ginagawa, but still maraming salamat for always lending your time and your expertise to our teachers. And with that, we'd like to show this and give this, no, this certificate of appreciation. This certificate of appreciation is awarded to Sir Joseph Gabriel Educado for sharing his knowledge and expertise in the recently concluded webinar entitled Applied Digital Skills Onboarding Session with Teachers, awarded on February 17, 2022. To be signed by your administrators, Sir Angelo B. Malyari, Joseph Angelo B. M. Santos, Paula May J. Mendoza, and of course, Franco Nicolo P. Adun. Okay, so teachers, let's send our thanks, no, to Teacher Gab in the chat. Okay? Pero Teacher Gab, alam ko nag-message ka na kanina, but still, we would like to ask you, no, to address our teachers, no, what like a message to our teachers, okay, who are slowly preparing, as you've said, into possibility of an in-person, face-to-face teaching.
Ayan, thank you very much, Sir Franco. It's so much more meaningful talaga for me every time I go back here in KTS and sharing something for our teachers, no. Ayan, so teachers, ano ba yung i-message ko sa inyo? Again, as I have always said sa mga previous engagements with KTS, just be brave, just be courageous, no, and don't let that passion and don't let that hope, no, be extinguished inside you, within you, right? Kasi lahat naman ng to will be rewarded in the near future. We are toiling right now. Yes, we are having this very, indescribable difficulties, birthing pains ng online classes, pandemic, Ang daming mga concerns yung kailangan nating i-address, but still you are there, you are still standing, you are still being brave for your learners, and at the same time always supporting the school that you are stationed in, no matter the difficulty of the things are getting. So be brave lang. Ang dami pang mangyayari the next couple of months. Limited face-to-face is coming. Finally, hopefully sa inyo din. Kami hopefully next month. Hopefully. Ayan, wishing for it na maging positive talaga yung response. And at the same time, ano ba? Let us not let technology control us. Yun, let us not let technology control us. Let us be the master crafters of our lesson. We always go back to our objectives, as Sir Franco has always reiterated in the past sessions that we have. Always go back to your why. Why are you teaching that lesson? Does it fit my learners' needs? Ano ba yung mga objectives? Kasi yung mga technology na yan, kahit anong aral pa natin dyan, if the end goal of those technology is to control the way that we impart the knowledge, impart the learnings to our learners, magiging parang hindi siya magiging meaningful. So it has to be the other way. Tayo yung master crafters, so kailangan yung technology hawakan natin siya ng mahigpit, and on the other hand we must have that that skill really to integrate it seamlessly, maging mindful tayo sa integration ng technology natin. And I'm sure na at the end of the day, masasabi mo talaga na that the lesson was great, was awesome, it answered the objectives, and at the same time it enriched the learning experience of your learners. So teachers, laban lang, and continue to be brave and stay safe always and take care. Ayan. Thank you, Sir Franco.
Yan, maraming salamat. So teachers, magpapaalam na po tayo kay Teacher Gab, no? And again, Teacher Gab, I hope that you read the comments, okay? Because nandiyan na po lahat, ang dami na pinadala ng mga teachers natin, okay? For your session. Okay, so Teacher Gab, paalam po, and stay safe as well, and please continue what you're doing on creating impact in education. Okay, so teachers, maraming salamat, no? And we'll now be proceeding with our evaluation this session. Okay, again, please be reminded that you have to accomplish this evaluation form for you to be able to get your certificates. And of course, give me some extension. Okay, I'll be sending your certificates in 5 to 7 days. Okay, so teachers, could you please let me know if the link works? Okay. And if you can access the evaluation form, okay? So while you're at that and while you're checking our evaluation form, teachers, for this session, okay, at https://tinyurl.com/love series P4, okay? Teachers, I'd like to also inform kung meron po tayong mga Naga City teachers natin, okay? I hope to see you soon. I'll be visiting Naga this February 25. Okay, so I've also arranged a dinner, okay, for teachers in Naga. So kung nasa Naga po kayo or malapit kayo sa Naga, makakapunta kayo, let me know, message me so that I could put it into the list. Okay, medyo konti lang po kasi bawal tayong mag-big gathering pa, okay. So and of course doon sa mga teachers po that will I'll be seeing, I'll be giving of course yung first KTS shirts natin. Okay? Actually, meron na akong sample print ng KTS shirt natin. Pakita ko na rin sa mga teachers natin, okay? Para lang po makita nyo, no? So, this is the shirt, okay? That will be given, no? Yan. Okay, medyo yan. Okay? Meron po yung print sa likod, okay? Yan. Kaagapay teacher support. Okay? Unfortunately, teacher tech Sir James TV, initially, I was supposed to do like several points, okay? But because of the changes dun sa mga protocols po. Actually, I was supposed to conduct a training as well as I visit Naga, kaya lang nagkaroon problem tayo sa logistics as well as restrictions because of the most recent outbreak ng Omicron. Okay? But we'll definitely have that some other time. Okay? So yeah, teachers. So I hope to see you there at in Naga. Okay. For our meetup. No, it's just a simple kwentuhan, kumustahan, and of course, sagot ko po yung dinner nyo. No, okay. Plus swag bag. Okay, and of course, I'm also bringing 3 printers for 3 schools in Naga City. Okay, so marami tayong pasalubong, no, kasi nahihiya ako na mapapahiya ako sa mga Naga City teachers natin. So anyway, teachers, not working po. Let me just work on that one. Yan, okay. Meron po, working daw po. Teacher Abigail P. Katahan, you might want to just refresh it, okay? Or change your browser, okay? Teacher Jackie Lou Hora will be arranging soon the printing of more shirts, no, to be shipped, no, to the different parts of the country. We'll still going to be studying, no, how to do this kasi medyo malaki, no, medyo madami nagre-request ng shirt. So we will try to work that out, no, siguro by March po. Okay? Working po. Maraming salamat, teachers. Okay? So again, maraming salamat. Please also be reminded that we have a session on Saturday on reimagining learning environments with Google Sites. Don't miss that. That's another cool, very amazing session with Teacher Aldrin or our trainer for that day. So I'll see you on Saturday, teachers, for our next session for our February series. Okay, paalam po. Okay, stay negative from COVID-19 but stay positive in life. Okay, paalam, teachers.